Happy Valentine's Day. It is Friday the 14th, and it's Valentine's. It's funny, when I woke up, I was like, oh, it's the 14th. And I was like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. So I had to put on my, I don't know what this is. It's okay. So I actually kept this on all night, mostly because I fell asleep. I'm gonna try it. Wow. Sorry, that's the first thing I put in my mouth this morning. It's so spicy. Woo! Whoa! It needs salt. And I have 51 minutes until I have this meeting, and I have a good amount of stuff to finish, so chop chop, but it'll be fine. I always get it done.
Hey guys, hey sweet boys, hi.
I don't even know if I can explain what just went down, but essentially I 100% dropped the ball on this, and truly it to the point that I'm should I be concerned? Should I be concerned about how you are operating right now, how your brain is functioning? And I know that I am forgetful and don't write things down, but normally I feel like I do a pretty good job, all things considering. I do not feel that way right now. I'm extremely humbled by how I'm participating in life right now. Let me just say, I have been humbled by my own self, and it's smacking me in the face so hard, in the sense of I don't think I could have messed this up more than I did. And this thing is, it's I'm not even mad at myself. I'm almost at the point of I'm I kind of want to cry because it's overwhelming, and then also what in the world? So essentially, I'm sitting down, and I get a message. I have a meeting in 3 minutes that I'm supposed to be on, and I get a Facebook message that I'm actually just glad I even saw at this point. And it's from the people that I thought were flying in from Florida tomorrow. No. The message says, "We landed." And my response to that is, holy nuggets. Not really. There was another response, but I just immediately was like, what time do you depart? And the good thing is, at that moment, I was like, oh, this is gonna time out. I'm gonna make it. And I happen to also have a person coming to my house at 3:30 to pick up a different puppy. Yeah, so here we go. Basically, I was like, oh, great. This is all gonna time out. I can get to that airport. It's gonna take me a little bit over an hour. I can get there, and then I might be a few minutes late, but I texted the people and said, hey, and I kind of told them hey, these people are coming in. I thought it was gonna be tomorrow, but it's today. I'm gonna be a few minutes late, but I'll be there. And they were like, that's great. They had a 4-hour drive, so I'm like, I just felt bad, because it's they drive 4 hours for me to be a few minutes late. It's not ideal, but I am one person, and I'm also not functioning as one person right now. I don't think I would not defend that in court. So anyways, I was like, great, that's been communicated. It's going to time out that I go to Charlotte, literally hand off these 2 puppies, come back, hand off that 3rd puppy, and done for the day. Let's go. It's not what panned out. I get to the airport, I get to the departure, and I'm like, hey, where are you guys? I'm here, I'm at this number. And they were like, we don't see numbers. And I was like, what do you mean you don't see numbers? And they're like, are you at this airport? And that airport is over 2 hours away from my current location. They have to board very, very soon. That's why I had to be a drop off. And I was like, no, I'm not. And I just started driving. I just literally started headed to their direction, which is a 2-hour drive. And not to mention, so then I call my friend. I let them know, I was like, this is where I'm at. And they were like, let me see what we can do. Let's see if there's another flight. And it was going to time out. I would be pulling into the airport right as they're supposed to be leaving. What? And so basically, I call one of my good friends, and I was like, can you go to my house and hand off this puppy at 3:30? And she was willing to do it. Thank God. Like, thank you so much for your willingness to help me out, because your girl is on the Strug bus. I am the captain of the Strug. Thankful for that, but then basically as things are unfolding and working out, essentially they decided it's, and I let them decide. I was like, I will cover whatever has to be covered. This is on me. This is my fault. I am so sorry. Like, these people, it's Valentine's Day. Like, they want their puppy today. Like, their puppies. I totally get it. They weren't anticipating this. This is not their issue. They landed. I'm the one who's not there. I'm the one who's not delivering, like, literally the puppies. I didn't even, to be honest, like, I set this all up, like, right before or after. I honestly can't even remember. I don't have that memory. But I know I set all of the coordinating with the puppies up right around the psych ward time. So I'm just having to extend myself grace, and I don't want to, because I'm disappointed. Like, I don't like failing. I don't like not executing. But yeah, I did all of the coordinating around the time where I was having like a little big breakdown. And it sucks. Like, this sucks. This is like kind of like, if anything, this is just showing me, I'm like, hey, like, you really weren't okay. And like, I'm not fully convinced that you really are fully okay. And at this point, I'm glad this is happening now rather than when I was in the place that I was in a few weeks ago, because I don't think it would have gone so well. Like, right now I can kind of laugh at it, being like, at the end of the day, like, the boys are healthy. The girls are super nice. Like, they're being so kind about it. They were like, we feel so bad. I'm like, no. I am sorry. And it, like, I genuinely am. Like, it's not like I, like, tried to make this mistake. I mean, I can feel good about it in the sense of, like, this mistake isn't made because I'm drinking, so that feels clean. It's just, it truly, at the end of the day, is just a mistake, and it happens. Like, I mean, this is like, it feels like I, like, dropped the ball pretty, like, royally, but it's gonna be okay. Like, I mean, I'm the one who's out money as well as driving time, and, like, they're also out too. I mean, like, this puts stress on them. Like, I definitely can, like, see that and hear that. So anyways, what transpired was I pulled into my driveway. The people come like 10 minutes later. They pick up their boy. I literally got the two boys back in the car to get there, and I'm gonna get there with 8 minutes to spare. So, and that's if I don't run into traffic, which the area I'm headed pretty much always has traffic. So I'm just hoping that it times out, because I don't want to miss this again. Like, if I mess up again with these people, I'm like, come on. Like, can I please catch a break here? Yeah, like, I need to, I was like, yeah, I need to be wise. Like, when I get home, I want to, like, do some stuff to, like, calm my engines down, because this is, like, kind of intense. This is a lot. This is, like, I feel like I'm really wrapped up. And plus, also, like, there are 3 puppies going home today that I thought were all going home tomorrow. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a little sad. I don't even think I have, like, the capabilities of tapping into sadness right now. Like, I think I'm so, like, revved that, yeah, like, things feel pretty, like, intense. Wow. I just haven't, like, really breathed a bit, you know? I just want to be wise. Like, I want to go home tonight. I want to be sober. Yeah, I got this. I have so many things in place to help me, so I'm super thankful. And hey, I mean, it does make tomorrow a little bit easier. Only potentially, well, I only have 3 left to mess up. So, like, mess up in the sense of coordinating. I have a handful of people that are thinking about getting Poppy. It's just no one has, like, locked in. So I'm hoping, the last thing that I honestly want is, I think the hardest thing is when you have 1 left. For a lot of reasons. Like, the biggest reason is for the puppy, like, and for me too. Like, because it's like me taking on a puppy, and it's when they're a group, like they hang together, and like I don't have to be as involved, but like when it is one puppy, like that's a lot for a puppy to go through. Like, so you go from having a whole like 12 siblings with you to just you in an area, like that's just not how it's done. Like I'll have to take that puppy on as if it was mine. All right, so I just dropped off the puppies. I drove the hour-ish back to the airport and met them. We pulled up at the same time. They were so kind. Honestly, that's my biggest takeaway, was like, okay, I don't feel like you can put a price on integrity. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and start this. Just made it back. Still Valentine's Day. So one cool thing, sorry, my throat. One cool thing that happened while I was driving back, like literally, pause. When I was driving back, a person who is really good friends with an owner from my very first litter, so from Journey, a whole different mom. That's how they heard about me, and they texted and they were like, so we heard you have one female available, tell us about her. And I was telling them about her, and they're like, she's ours. So they put in their deposit, and they're coming on Sunday to get her. They were gonna come tomorrow, but they're coming Sunday. I'm actually thankful because tomorrow the other two are going home, and then Poppy's going home. So Poppy found her home. I'm excited. It's just like in my head, I was like, that's a wrap. It's crazy because I just like kind of can't believe it's over. So much has happened with this litter. It's wild to see. It's wild to see him grow. And now they're all getting new names and going home to their fams. And I just want to be really smart and really careful right now. I when I was driving home, I was even more so like kind of recognizing like, okay, like I want you to stay sober. I was actually like, after today, I was like, I'm kind of worried about you, to myself. And it was interesting, like, that's a siren. Today when kind of things were just unpacking the way that they were, and I had just kind of kept realizing how many times I dropped the ball. Typically that's a time and a place where I want to be really hard on myself. And I just was like, you know what? I'm going to choose to have grace and to be gentle and to be nice. And I'm really grateful for that. I truly was like, you made mistakes, and you didn't make it in a malicious way. You truly just got stuff wrong. And what was cool about that was just like, I think I mentioned it like earlier, was just keeping my integrity and offering to do what I think was the right thing to do, which feels good. 3 puppies, and we're gonna watch a movie and hang on the couch like Air Bud. It's typically what we watch. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna snuggle with them. I just like can't believe it's over. And today was a long day. Today was hard. My dogs are probably gonna start howling. Journey especially. This Journey. I'm always... That makes me laugh.
I'm gonna grab the 3. It's funny, like they're not even gone yet and I already just don't want to go in there. But I need to. They need me. And I probably need them too. So I'm gonna go grab some cute pups. All right, I'm gonna go grab them. Oh my gosh. Y'all are so heavy. Ah! Okay, I got them. Say hello. They are heavy. I mean, they're each about like, what, 12 pounds? All right, well, I just booked my first puppy flight. Never done that before. That was pretty wild. So yeah, I wish I was booking a flight for myself, but I booked one for one of my puppies, Rosemary. So Rosemary is headed to Texas. Crazy. Got some Texas puppies, got some Florida puppies, got some New York puppies. Man, my puppies are traveling. I need a change, huh?
You got a flight tomorrow. You got a flight tomorrow. We're gonna wake up so early. Yes, yes we are, Miss Rosemary.